too young to know everything about the environment. Our world is a unique and spectacular marvel. Yet the way we humans live on Earth is sending it into a decline. We humans are trying to overpower the nature, but we often forget that nature is the most powerful force around us. It is the most powerful healer for people. Nature has restorative power and is always giving without asking anything in return. Nature is the resource available to us in abundance at no cost. Our need for fast and modern life forces us to ignore nature, the most wonderful resource. Nature is the wholesome life giver. It makes us look within ourselves and helps us explore who we are. I met nature at an early age, so I can look inward into myself just to realize we are not anything without nature. I believe that if we take one step towards nature, it will come running 1,000 steps towards us.
At present, I was standing in a place which was a barren land for the past few years. So, Prasiddhi has taken an initiative to do the plantation activities. So, we removed the encroachments, we started supporting her in planting this. It's an appreciated thing that a small kid, Prasiddhi is doing this from his childhood. Today, at present, she completed 70,000 plantation activities. So, this should be an target for every kid to do this activity in future to save our life.
ஸோ என்ன சொல்கிறது, இந்த ஏஜில் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சில்ட்ரனுக்கு இட்ஸ் வெரி பிக் இனிஷியேட்டிவ் அண்ட் எஸ்பெஷலி வெரி ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல். இந்த செங்கல்பட்டு டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் இஸ் வரப்பிரசாதம் சொல்லுவாங்க, அது எனக்கு பிரசித்தியோட இருக்கு.
It all started in 2014, I'll say, and whenever I used to go out for jogging, Prasiddhi would like to join me, and she always have a curious attitude of asking nature's related questions. So she would like to go in the morning in the walk below the trees, or would like to spend time in gardens watching butterflies, watching birds, squirrels around her.
When other kids used to come prim and prop, my daughter always used to come, like in having some pebbles in her pocket, or maybe some leaves in her pocket, or seeds carrying in her hand. So that was the first time I felt that what is it? I thought maybe she really likes to play with with nature or leaves. But gradually I started feeling that yes, she has that spark.
We had a huge terrace. One day she came and asked me, can we grow some vegetables or something? I said, yeah, why not? Sure. Then she just took her hand in her pocket and then she took out a seed out of her pocket. She mentioned me, Dada, do you know what is this? I said, yeah, it is a seed. No, it's a magical pot. I said, and how is that magic? She said, you get me a pot with mud and clay and I'll show you the magic. So I got a pot. She just use the seed in that pot. And every day, morning she'll go and quickly she'll move on to the balcony, she'll look at the pot, she'll come back and I'll ask her, what happened? No, it is yet to come, it is yet to come. So I was like eager, okay. And one morning I saw the smile on her face, which was like the best thing I could have watched in my whole life. And she said, magic is on. I said, what is the magic? And she brought me out of the house and she showed me there was small sapling which has come out of that seed. That was another start of her journey. So we had tomatoes, we have chilies. In fact, she also planted lemons in the balcony. Our balcony was a small mini garden for her. But unfortunately, an incident happened. We had to go out for around 2-3 weeks, and when we came back, most of the trees died because of lack of water, and it was summer. And then she said, Dad, I don't want this to happen again. I want to go on the ground, not in the balcony, because this is not where I belong to. In 2016, Vardha cyclone came, and all those green cover under which myself and Prasiddhi used to go for jogging every morning, or even in the evening, or even in the weekends, suddenly all the trees got uprooted. And this little angel has a very simple question. Why most of the trees are fallen down, but still few of them are there? Why every tree did not fall down?
So I decided I had to do something about it and not just keep crying. So I started participating in several tree plantation drives for 2 good years.
Throughout the day, whenever she had time, she'll be sitting there planting there for hundreds of trees, thousands of trees, and it was around 3 lakhs plantation drive, and she was there every day, every weekend, every time, whenever she got a chance.
And after that, in 2018, I launched Prasiddhi Forest, and with that, I took an aim of planting 1 lakh trees. And that's how my journey actually started towards building this change.
For her first fruit plantations, she wanted to do a fruit forest in Anjur Government School, and she said that I wanted to do a fruit forest and I want to do it in government schools. I said, yeah, why not? You go ahead, but how will you do it? She came with a notebook. This is how the layout is. Why she wants to do it? Because she wants all the kids to have it and all, for biodiversity. So I said, okay, fine, then do you want to talk to the principal? To the principal, she had a word for first meeting, second meeting, and she was able to convince them. And today it stands as a fruit forest over there. I understood one thing, that there is some connect, because the way the flowers, the way the trees, the way she used to interact with them, there was some connect. Everything which was with the nature, she used to get attracted to it.
From always, I have been very associated with nature. The unconditional bond with it has always been going on. And trees bees sees. So trees taught me never to give up, because whenever we cut the trees down, they again try to grow up. Or the bees taught me how to collaborate, because when the bee pollinates the flower and the flower gives nectar to the bee, they collaborate with one another. Or the seas taught me how to celebrate, because either it's low tide or high tide, they're always enjoying with their waves. And similarly, I've had so many inspirations which have kept me associated with nature. My initiative has 2 major missions. The first mission is to keep planting trees to enhance biodiversity until it becomes our culture. And my second mission is to bring people together and keep spreading awareness until it gets translated in our literature. I have have been taking multiple initiatives, but there has been a huge story behind this as well. So, for example, one very crucial part is funds if we want to do any kind of project. So how I started off was by selling small bookmarks, paper pencils, grow kits, connecting with people, associating with people. I'm very interested in doing paintings, drawings. So through my paintings, I would sell them and raise funds for it. I would connect with eco-warriors. So slowly I realized I was not able to get enough funds. So I started seed collecting. So I would go door to door to places to collect seeds with my eco army. Slowly the change started to happen. So I've always been learning throughout my journey. When I decided I wanted to plant 1 lakh trees, I was only 6 years old. So a gentleman asked me this question, Prasiddhi, do you even know how many zeros are there in 1 lakh? So I understood he's thinking I won't be able to do it. So I responded, there are 3 zeros in 1000, 4 zeros in 10,000 and 5 zeros in 1 lakh. And I believe that a single step, a single drop, a single impact together can build a huge difference. And from there, I got the confidence that I can achieve anything and inspire people to amplify the impact. After I embarked on this journey, I had multiple questions coming to my mind. For example, where will I plant? What will I plant? Who will take care of it? And what will it support mainly? So I started slowly answering all those questions in my mind. So for where will I plant, I have 3-4 models which I have built. So at the beginning I started off by just doing it in government schools and planting with all the students who can take care. Then I slowly started doing it in various trust lands and safe public places where there are people to take care, or I arrange farmers. And then I started doing it in corporate lands who are willing to do something.
When I joined the district, I met Prasiddhi. She was even young when I met her first time. So she basically brought this idea of making a big green cover throughout the district. So that time she had an idea of planting more than 1 lakh trees within 2022. So she was asking us for support, basically in terms of lands for plantation and as well as for maintenance. So we have converged under major schemes, and we have also identified lands. Wherever possible, she is doing this initiative, and every month she is coming and kind of a progress report. She is meeting me and she is telling me about new plantations as well as the existing plantations.
During the cyclone, I saw that couple of trees fell and couple of them did not. Ones which were strong were the native ones, and the ones which were not were hybrid. So I decided to plant native trees. Now comes the implementation phase. So at the moment I have 3 whole nurseries, a community nursery, a school nursery, and recently started a farmer's nursery which has a capacity of more than 25,000 plus saplings. But at that time I started off with a community nursery. So I would procure saplings from there and do the plantation. Now a very important part is the soil understanding, then the pitting and the leveling. So that is before the plantation, the saplings and all that. Now comes the day of plantation. So that is the most fun part, connecting with all the students, speaking to them, or connecting with all the people who have joined and building the real impact. But a very crucial part is after the plantation is done, that is the maintenance period. We have 2 major parts. One is the fencing and another is the water facilities. This this process slowly started to improve gradually as I started moving. So after every plantation, I would learn something new, update myself and adapt myself to a better ecosystem. My parents are my backbone and they've always been supporting me from any way possible. But one thing I really like about them is whenever I had a question or whenever I had a doubt over me also, they would always just ask me to think for a while and just explore things by myself.
As a parent, I just never wanted her to do something which I want her to do, but I always wanted to do something which she wants me to do. I used to be her driver, or I used to be her photographer, or I used to be her volunteers. I used to go with her and she would be planting trees and she would be talking to those peoples and all. If I am not there, of course she has lot of now volunteers, supporters, right from the BDOs or engineers or collectors or farmers or gardeners. So there is whole ecosystem she has built up, but she inspires everyone. She inspires, and whatever comes in her mind, she makes it, she realizes it and she makes it into action. She inspires everyone and everyone supported her, and today all of them feels the same realization in her school where the fruit forest is there.
For all my good work, I've been awarded the Prime Minister National Child Award. Then I'm also the youngest fruit forest creator of India by India Book of Records. I've also been appointed as the brand ambassador for Save Girl Child, Educate Girl Child Literacy campaign by Tamil Nadu government. Then I'm a Diana Awardee, which is the most prestigious accolade a young achiever can receive globally in the field of social action.
I really feel happy looking at her achievement. Sometimes I don't even believe. I have that kind of surreal feeling that how at that small age she is able to achieve.
But at the same time, I sometimes feel worried about it also, because the kind of, I'll say, efforts he's putting onto it, the kind of hard work he's doing, the kind of groundwork he's doing is really, really appreciable. And as a parent, I want her to also enjoy her time.
Everyone has supported me, from students of all age, schools, colleges, of farmers, villagers, trust lands, companies, groups, NGOs. Everyone has supported me in building this impact. And I'm on my mission to actually associate with everyone and enlarge the impact as much as I possibly can.
समझौता मैं अपने ख्वाबों से ना करूं, उड़ूं अपनी मर्जी के आसमां में उड़ूं अपनी मर्जी के आसमां में उड़ूं। कहता है मुझसे हरदम ये मेरा जुनून, उड़ूं अपनी मर्जी के आसमां में उड़ूं अपनी मर्जी के आसमां में मैं सूरज को अपनी हथेलियों में भरूं, उड़ूं अपनी मर्जी के आसमां में उड़ूं अपनी मर्जी के आसमां में उड़ूं। मंजिल से अपनी
Congratulations, Prasiddhi Singh!